Oh, it really is. I am here without a co-host. I'm rocking it solo. Yes, it is time. Mr. Ventrini, hello. How are you, good sir? Well, here's the deal. I was talking to Sandy, my co-host, after the show last week, and I said, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to do a show today. This was last week. So I have tentative plans. She said, okay. And then I didn't say anything. I've scheduled the show. I've given her the link. She hasn't picked it up. Maybe I should have followed up and said, yeah, I am actually doing it. But anyway, I'm here. I am here. Jaden's here as well. Hi, Jaden. I saw Marilyn in the chat as well. Hello, hello. So I think what I'll do is I'll just tell you some super terrific, awesome things that I got going on. How about that? We can do that, can't we? I think so. Well, do you want to jump on the show for a couple minutes? I could send you the link. Let me show you this. I want to show you this. That would be a delight. Marilyn, do you want to come on? If anyone wants to come on, okay, John says yes. I'm going to send John I'll do that over Facebook Messenger, and we'll get that going. It'll be a short show because we've got to prepare for VF Talks. All right, John's there. But, okay, while he's coming on, I want to show you something. Look at this. Any idea what this is? This is drywall. I punched through the drywall today. There's no turning back. It's happening. Okay, hold on. We'll sign. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, John. You don't look like Sandy.
Oh, well, I mean, I could talk about this bottle cap. That's my product feature of the day. The bottle cap. I have nothing.
I think I need to put what type of prefix should we put in front of Sandy Archer? How about this? I don't know if you can see that or not.
I can't. I gotta. Well, let me do this. Let me bring back the. I can. There we. Oh. Okay. Fake Sandy Archer. There you go.
The green isn't quite right. Let me see if I can get it to match, because I'm all about high production value here on Awesome. Oh, that's almost perfect.
Yeah, you got it.
Not quite the same. Not the size isn't perfect.
Well, the size doesn't matter.
It's off center, but that's the best I can do because it's pixels. The word Sandy Archer is pixels.
And then I'm also working with a 15-second delay. I'm saying, then that's what that looks like. Oh, there we go.
Einar is here. He says hi, Matt and John. Yes, I'm sorry.
Hey, Einar.
I know people would rather see my co-host Sandy Archer's beautiful face, but you'll have to just settle for John Ventrini.
Hey, Marilyn, how are you?
Stuart
2 blue hearts
here.
and a wave back at you.
Stuart says sheetrock cut out for the 2-gang finish plate. He knows what's up. That's Stuart. He's a smart guy.
He's on top of this.
Marilyn wants to know how you're doing, and questions to you, Mr. Ventrini.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm still a bit groggy off of the infusion yesterday. By the way, I was going to say this on a certain show called VF Talks at about 6:30, but I just wanted to give you a shout out on your show about how great a job you did guest hosting Venture yesterday. It was fantastic.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. John's referring to the channel takeover I did on his show yesterday, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I was a little scared because I don't talk about those topics, and I did not know how they would resonate. I didn't know if I would be crossing any lines. But and
I didn't get demonetized yet, which is
no,
good. That was a very good sign.
well,
I would also say that the conversation was very lively. That came across the chat, so that's why there were some things that popped up without you realizing. Oh my God, something popped up underneath me. My apologies. Next time we do it, I'll make sure I'm better with bringing up comments and whatnot.
hey, don't beat yourself up. I I don't think it could have gotten any better than what it. I think you did a great job. It was
Thank
just a new experience for me. So it's really not any. It's not on you. I mean,
That's what you're alluding to on your daily this morning. That it was it felt a bit foreign to you because someone else had a little bit of the control that you didn't have control over. That makes sense. Yeah. So,
yeah. I think Jaden's asked if it was the first time I didn't run the show myself. He kind of put his question the opposite way. It was the first time I did not run the show myself. So that was a little bit of a. And Einar says I did a great job. Thank you
yeah.
so much. Yeah. So the super terrific, awesome show. How about it?
Yeah, you know what? I like the scenery. It's very nice. Very comfortable.
Very green.
Yeah, very green. There's a lot of green. I think it's the end thing these days. And the word fake looks good. I don't. I'm fake Sandy Archer. There you go.
I label you fake Sandy Archer with love.
I appreciate it with love and homage.
Hey, so I've been busting my butt today. So not only did I put what did Stuart call it? The 2-gang finish plate. Not only did I install that, but I weed whacked my yard, I mowed my yard, and I threw down the prodiamine pre-emergent fertilizer. And the weed whacker ran out of weed whacker string, so I had to bust that apart and kind of get that all. Everything I do has obstacles. I just can't just do one thing and just have it go the way you think it would go. But anyway, so
it's a testament to the many talents you have.
Well, I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know. I did something else super terrific, awesome. I have a retaining wall on my property. It's about 60 feet by 3 feet, so it's just a little strip. But you'd be surprised at just how overgrown that can go if you neglect it. So I was trying to clean it out, and cutting things down is easy. Scooping them up and getting them ready for trash is 5 times harder. So I said something to my new neighbor. I got a new next door neighbor last year because he said he does some landscaping on the side for funsies. And I was like, look, can you do this for me? And he's like, I'll do it. I was like, I'll pay you whatever you want. So he came over yesterday and today. He cleaned it all up. He pulled out bushes. I had 5 bushes that I just didn't want anymore because they got too big.
5 bushes.
5 bushes. Ripped them right out.
What would happen if there were 6?
It would have been $50 more. There were 50 a bush for removal.
50 a bush, right?
Yeah. So, and then, I got the what do they call it? Garden fabric felt or garden felt to keep the weeds from popping up. So I order it online like I normally do with the pickup at store, and the thing said felt, and the picture was the fabric. And I get there, and they hand me the rolls because they're prepaid, and they were the plastic version with the little teeny holes punched in, which are complete garbage. I can't even believe it's a product because the weeds just shoot right up through it. It's completely stupid. Anyway, so I returned those, and I saw I had the felt ready to go, and then I saw deluxe felt. And I'm like, I'm gonna upgrade, baby, here. So because there's regular felt, and then there's deluxe. So apparently nothing can get through the stuff that I bought. Anyway,
the Rolls Royce of felt is the deluxe felt.
You're not going to see it. You're not going to see the felt because tan bark's, or what do they call it? What's the other name for that? Mulch. Mulch is going to be on top of it, but I'll know it's there.
Old buddy of mine from high school is a DJ in the Baltimore area. He was talking about how he had a wonderful, wonderful afternoon in Baltimore County buying mulch for his house. Posted on Facebook, posted on Insta. It's like, have we grown to that age where we actually are celebrating mulch?
Hey.
And garden felt and deluxe garden felt and super deluxe garden felt? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Do you know?
I noticed your mic was a little hot on my end. Hopefully, if there's audio issues, let us know in the chat, please.
I'll start whispering.
No, you're good now.
Okay, good.
You're good now. So anyway, anything super terrific, awesome you want to share on this show before we close it down?
I'm still going through the motions of what happened yesterday. Not your guest host. You phenomenal. That was again in a situation like what happened yesterday. You did phenomenally.
Thank you.
But I'm still. I'll talk about it at 6:30. But I'm still a little. And then interesting things that are happening this weekend. So we're going to talk about. Look at that! It's a teaser. It's a teaser, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to join us at 6:30, I could talk more about that. But it's like, yeah, there's a little bit of that.
Marilyn calls it beauty bark equals
beauty
mulch.
Bark.
Never heard that. Yep, we're getting up there in years. Yes. Well, the plan is, it's true. I was going to go up in the attic and try and punch through that second 2x4 with my gnarly looking hole saw bit. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'm like, all right, Saturday morning, that's when I'm going to do it. So before the sun really gets blazing.
Deep down inside, Matt, you have to ask yourself this question. What did the second 2x4 do to you? Why does the second...
It existed. How dare.
My problem is that you're here and you need to go.
Well, I want the 2x4 to be there. I just want an 1.1/8 hole punch through the center of it.
Right. It's the Columbia necktie of a 2x4. You know,
hey, now that we have Stuart here, I have a question about punching through 2x4s. I really do. Right. I really do. Since this is a wide hole, obviously, and a 2x4 is not much bigger, so I am considerably weakening. Is that a word? The 2x4. Like, do I have to worry about like it racking this way or this way? Because the ceiling, what do they call the stringers? They're toenailed into. Like if this is the triangular stringer of the roof, and then here's the top of the wall with the 2x4. That right here they are not stapled, they're punched in. So I don't know. Like I don't think it's load bearing, but my plan was to reinforce it. I don't even know if that's necessary. So I would like to get his opinion on that.
You talked about your Travais with the stud finder. Do you think the stud finder plays a role in this?
Well, I can see the stud with my eyes, so I don't, because I'm in the it's exposed. Which, by the way, I had to like replace the batteries on my stud finder because it was not working. That's another obstacle I had. I'm like, okay, let's use the stud finder. I'm like, no battery. Like everything I do, like I got to do one extra thing to get whatever I wanted to do to actually
For the
work.
people watching, the jokes can't write themselves, so just keep on. And just a follow up from last week's conversation. This flavor of sparkling ice, not a sponsor. Peach nectarine, actually halfway decent. I'm enjoying this.
Nectarine, peach nectarine.
Peach nectarine.
That sounds fancy.
Oh, it is, and it's 5 calories. 5 calories for the entire bottle.
How many carbs?
That would be 0.
Hey, you're talking my language.
Yeah, and it has antioxidants and vitamins and delightfulness.
I don't need any of that crap. I just
we need to screw that.
It's the carbs. I don't want the carbs.
Mm-mm.
Oh, speaking of carbs, I ate a peanut butter chocolate Easter egg today. Egg, which is a big no-no for my diet.
Did you check your glucose afterwards? And did the ghost of Wilford Brimley come out of nowhere? Diabetes.
See, this means nothing, but I ate half of it in the morning and the other half in the
afternoon. and a sensible dinner. Yeah, it's part of the new plan. You take half of it for breakfast, half of it for lunch, and then a sensible dinner.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, honestly, I'll tell you the truth. My loving and fun and awesome friendly roommate has cereal in the pantry, and I might have taken some of that cereal last night after, the grogginess of, Osterfest and all that brought. But we'll talk more about that in about 30 minutes.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, cereal is one thing I miss because that's not on the list of things. And they have keto cereal. It all tastes like hay. Like it is not good.
There's a cereal that's made by the same manufacturers as the RX bar. That's okay. It's not terrible, but it's still not, apple cinnamon Cheerios or honey nut Cheerios or any of those.
Oh,
you have an offer from Mr. Stewart Video over there, by the way.
All right, I will send you photos. And now I did rig up a big piece of wood to reinforce it. I have plans to kind of. It's probably all overkill, and I probably don't even need to do it. But I've got just my engineering mind is just sort of racing. Like if I were to reinforce this, how would I do it? And I have plans. I'll show Stuart. He'll hook me up.
Yeah. I think you got someone that knows what he's doing and can absolutely lead you to the way of 2x4 demolishment, or at least right sort of puncture that needs to, basically you're going to give it a Colombian necktie. That's what's going to happen.
Whatever. Okay.
Why do I have to make it sound so gruesome, like a mafia movie or mob movie? It's horrible. Horrible.
Aye.
We're gonna do anything. This fake Sandy Archer, man, he doesn't have his joy, doesn't have her joy of life, and it's like, where did you get this guy?
I know. Well, listen, let's get the stream on the shutdown because I know you got to prep for your show. We'll leave with the stinger, which I didn't do in the beginning, and I just want to remind everyone that these episodes of the Super Terrific Awesome Show are on Rumble as well. They're not streamed live on Rumble, but if you want to go there for any reason, I'm putting them up there.
And they're made possible by the support of viewers like you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Although there is no way to tip me on this show, but hey, I appreciate the sentiment.
Stuart, by the way, loves the 2x4 necktie. By the way, he's a fan. He's a fan of that comment. So
you're gonna have to fill me in on that one because I'm a little.
Yeah, well, it's a long story.
A little out of it. Yeah. Anything you want to plug before we jump off?
VF Talks at 6:30. We got that on this very channel that you're watching us on, and then we have the Venture Forward Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8:00 Eastern, 5 Pacific. And, whatever sort of random things pop up, because that will start happening this summer. So keep an eye and ear for it.
All right. Sounds good. All right. We'll see you over on the Venture Forward, 6:30. Here's the stinger.
There it is.
Super terrific, awesome show. Super terrific, awesome show. Super terrific, awesome show.
I was supposed to run that on this scene, but oh well.
Oh well.
Oh, it's starting again.
Oh, it's exploded.
Show.
Boom.
We had twice the awesome as the lead out. All right.
Doubly awesome.
Got to go, everyone. Take care. Thanks for filling in, John.
No problem.